Good morning, traders. How you doing? How was your weekend? You're welcome once again to the Good Morning Trading Show of the 12th day of January 2026. The first thing we're going to be doing is take a recap of Friday NFP. So there were zones that we're looking out for. The first zone is this support here. The second zone is this minor supply, and the third zone is this resistance. And price came in here, but it was very, very choppy. When I went down to the 5 minutes, there was no confirmation for me. Here you go. So look at it, market broke through, went back up, broke through, went back up, broke through, went back up. And before you know it, NFP. I was waiting if market is going to touch the zone, but it did not. Then much more later, market just pulled through to the downside. And that was it. So for Friday, there was no trade, right? Now, coming on to this morning, the first thing we always check is what our economics. We have news. Today is the 12th day, January 2026. There is no red folder news, so we are good to go. Number two is the trend. Let's go to 30 minutes because 30 minutes is our higher time frame. By the time I refresh, we would notice that all those moves right here, all those moves have been taken out. I don't use trend line, but I'm only using it to describe. Anyhow you want to draw the trend line, the moves have been taken out, okay? So now I can technically say we are in an uptrend. What I will be expecting is this. How will market react? So that's concerning the trend. The trend has been going down all through last week, but technically we have a change of trend, break of the highs, and quite a lot of things. Just with these two candles. The next thing are the levels. So the first thing we're going to be doing in the zones, like I said, is what the previous day's high. So this was the previous day's high. This was Friday's high. See, this is the highest part on Friday, and this is the lowest part of Friday. The highest part of Friday has been taken out. However, there's a supply zone above. The first level is this supply zone that is above here. The second level is this resistance that is up here. The third level is going to be this demand zone. But the thing with the demand zone is that I'm going to be combining it with the previous days. So this is how I'll be drawing it. Now, this is my demand zone, right? This is my demand zone. But I'm now going to be extending it down to cover for the previous days, okay? And because today is Monday, the other thing we're going to be doing is the weekly high and the weekly low. So we are going to be going to the weekly candle to do that. So this is the previous week's candle. Now, what is the high and what's the low? That's what I'm going to be marking right now. So my weekly high and my weekly low is drawn. And most of the time you have the weekly low as the previous day low of Friday. Do you understand? It's from experience. That's how it has always been. We have a demand zone here. We have Friday's low and we have the entire week's low. So this is a very, very good place for a buy. So the expectation is quite simple. There might be a reaction here. We would wait to see what's going to happen. There's also a zone here. We will wait to see what's going to happen. But my preferred bias is going to be a buy. And that's when market comes down to this place. Next is pattern. Now, once market opens, I'm going down to the 5 minutes to check what formations is taking place on the 5 minutes. Then the next thing is patience. If I have a setup, good, I'll take it. If I don't have a setup, I'm going to be patient. And my timing is from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. GMT plus 1, which is Nigerian time. Alright guys, remember always that past performance does not guarantee future results. The process remains the same, but the outcome will always be different. Once again, my name is Sir A.A. James. To have a wonderful week ahead of you. Bye-bye.